Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Sperry County. Yep, still in weeds, Honestly, you haven't lived until you've plowed so much over the period of the last couple of days. That's my field, that's my field, that's my field, that's my field. Oh my goodness. It seemed endless. 14 hours of plowing this weekend. I've had enough. Time to switch it up today. So, took delivery on some sheep this morning, and as I've got nothing to feed them or to look after them, I wasn't expecting them this morning. I was supposed to have an extra week to get ready for them, but apparently the delivery came in early. So we are up and running on sheep. We got 60 sheep in the pen over here. So I just ran over to Kerbo's place and quotey little signs, borrowed some hay just to get them started. We just got to get them going so that nobody dies overnight. It's going to take me a day or two just to prep them some hay, and we'll be fine. It'll work out just fine. And unload that. Okay. And up. And perfect. Well, that'll get them going. So yeah, we got some brown ones, we got some white ones. They're pretty little guys. I like the little black-faced sheep. Anyway, so sheep it is. We're in production. Opa. I also took some extra time and got myself some extra equipment, if you will, just for fun. Hang on a second. Alright, all the way around here. The seeder is out. It's all tuned up. It's ready to rock and roll. I just can't face any more field work today, so I'm taking a day off and playing with my animals. Still gotta work out this little guy over here, but yeah. So my strategy for the weeds right now is to let them grow. Just let them be, and I will deal with them when it's time to deal with them. So that's going to be in third stage growth, I believe, is when I'm going to be able to actually do something about them. Where do I pull this guy over? Let's just take him and put him in the bushes over here. I don't need him right now. I'll pull him into the garage tonight. Need to do some maintenance on this guy anyway. All right, and that'll do, and out of here. Oh, she's overheating a little bit. Did a little bit of work with that. Okay, so I got myself a set of forks, and I was at the garage sale, and I picked myself up some equipment. Yep, got an old Ford. That's going to be my sheep tractor. Gotta have a sheep tractor. I also picked up a couple of other things on sale. Oh, hang on a second. Set up this damn chair. All right, and good. All right, let's see here. Yeah. All right, that's good. All right. So yeah, I picked myself up a couple of other little pieces of equipment. They had an old forage harvester that was available. So I'm not sure if I'm going to bale or just pick up the straw and dump it into the sheep every 10 days. That remains to be seen. So, oh, hang on a second. Do I need my forks? I know I don't. I don't need the bucket yet. That's going to be used to clean things up. Also picked myself up an old trailer. It's a beautiful old trailer. It's got all sorts of functions on it. It's going to be useful for if I do bales. I can take that tank off and use it for bales. I can take the tank off and use it for logging. It's a great trailer. And connect that up. Good. All right. And you can open and close the little hatch back there. Close that up so bugs don't fall into it. And then we're just going to come around here. There we go. I can drive through there. That cedar's in a really bad spot, but whatever. We'll work around it, I think. for now. All right, so just got to go around the back and dump some water in for them. Like I said, just to get them started. If we can just get them happy so that, you know, they're not starving overnight, get our wool production moving, then by tomorrow they will have lots of everything. So you and dump it. There we go. Oh, look at that. Even got an animation back here. And a dial that works. Sweet. A really nice little trailer. And like I said, you can bring it into the shop and you can take the barrel off. You can substitute this for a stainless steel barrel. You can use it for fuel if you want to. You have a fuel barrel you can put on there. You've got a, what else? Yeah. Oh yeah, you can put up stakes to do some logging with it. If you're just doing some minor logging jobs, it's excellent for that. All right, flip open the lid and fill her up. Oh, I got another dial on the front to tell me when it's full. It does fill a little bit slow, but it's not a big deal. We're doing animal work. Who's in a hurry when you're doing animal work? The dial seems to go up to about 25,000-30,000, but it only holds about 8,000 liters of water, which is tons. Tons for anybody. So I do need to check to see if you can haul liquid fertilizer with this thing, because 8,000 liters of liquid fertilizer could make it a nice little field side Bowser to just hold up on things, to be able to make things more productive and more efficient for weeding and things like that. We'll see. We'll see. I would of course have to rinse it out pretty thoroughly after use, but if I'm using two separate barrels on top of it, that shouldn't be a huge issue. And the fuel thing is kind of cool too, being able to just load up fuel and leave it here. That's pretty nice. Alright, so I'm going to mind these sheep. I'm going to be right back, and we're going to mow this pasture down, and then we're going to ted it, and then I got to make up my mind how I'm going to pick it up. We'll be right back.
Ain't nothing but cornfields stretching out as far as you can see. Up ahead, behind, and in between. Ain't nothing but cornfields. Yeah, this is who I am. Hey!
All right, we'll just leave that there. And come around the corner here. There we go. Pick myself up a disc bind too, just to do the mowing jobs. And stack that up. And over here. And just all the way back. And alright, attach it. Good. Alright. She's not the most powerful tractor, but she'll do the job. So let's see here. If I unfold it, which way does it go? Oh, sorry. If I unfold it, it goes that way, so we're going to go this way. Alright, so I can move it from side to side. Perfect. Alright. Start her up. This may be a bit of a challenge to this old girl, but I think she'll be fine. Go. You know the routine. Around and around we go. So yeah, so everything else in the farm is going pretty darn good. We're almost ready for beet season. We're almost ready to plant the beets. That's not going to take very much to do. We got a fairly large seeder. It's gonna, cover all those fields fairly quickly. We should have no problem at all getting all that seed in within a day or two. And then we'll be just watching grass grow. Yeah. It's things are gonna slow down for a little while the beets come into play. And then we're gonna need to come up with a harvesting plan. I do have a sort of a harvesting plan. No, I'm not going to go with the Ropa, and I'm not going to go with the Homer. Though I may bring in a Homer to pick up the crop off the ground, because I think what I'm going to do is we're going to pile it up on the side of the road, on the side of the field, and then we'll make a giant beet mountain, and then we'll come in and we'll get some extra trucks in and deliver the whole product. So maybe rent a, what do you call them, the Pterodos for a day, just to load up. Those things are pretty darn efficient. No reason why you wouldn't take advantage of a machine like that. It's either that or spend 5 weeks loading it in by bucket, 1 bucket at a time. And I'm not in the mood for it, so we'll have to, we're going to go the smart way. We're going to throw some technology at the problem and be fine. And over here, good. And start again. So I'll put 2 or 3 headlands into this. Then I got to decide, do I windrow it? And I guess, well, wait a minute. There's sheep. I could feed sheep grass. I don't need to feed them hay. Oh, okay. That gives me an idea. So if I just mow all this stuff and then I collect it, I can fill up their trough. Okay. Leave some on the field to dry. Make a giant haystack. That way I don't have to bale anything. Okay, that's one way to go about it. I wonder if the forage picker-upper will pick up hay. It should pick up hay. It should be good for hay and grass. So, yep, I think that's what we're going to do. We're just going to feed the sheep straight off the field, and then that way I don't have to worry about it too much. I can just load it up, get them fed, and they will be fine. If I'm going to do sheep, I'm going to do sheep at the lowest possible stress possible. So I think we've got enough work with the field work that we don't need to be going too crazy on animal care. If I have to get up every morning and clean out their food area and make sure they're okay with water, that sounds like enough work to me. Wait for spring, shear the sheep, sell the wool. Be good to go. Okay, down we go. Yeah, this is not a bad windrow actually. This is a fairly good windrow. So we'll give that a shot. In other news, the mods just keep on coming. Saw that Mowgli was messing around with a gearbox version for the keyboard steer. Pretty excited about that. And Model-Isher has been posting videos over on Sim's Discord, SimStation's Discord. And he's been working on a version of Gearbox 2, so may the best man win. We're all for coming up with the best possible system, that's for sure. And other than that, there's a few old mods coming out now, which are pretty interesting. Older equipment and stuff like that. I like that old trailer that I found. It's a perfect fit for the Zeal, for my grain trailer for the Zeal. So the only other thing that I might want is a dolly trailer for it. I think would be awesome too. So I may do some. I found an old dolly trailer, but I may need to do a little bit of tinkering with it. We'll see. Also, Sutton Farm came out over on FSUK. That looks like an amazing map. It's Suffolk, England, so it's massive fields. I don't know, is it a 4K map? I was sort of watching a few mod reviews on it, and it looked absolutely huge. The road going down the middle of it seemed to go on forever, but that could be because the guy was driving a slow tractor. But yeah, that looks extremely interesting. So I'm always on the lookout for the next map. I don't know how much more I have to do on this map after we're done with the whole sugar beet harvest thing. Don't get me wrong, I am loving it. Playing with Kerbo has been a riot. So we're just mostly on here almost every evening laughing our butts off. But everything must come to an end eventually, right? So always looking forward to that next challenge. The other thing about Sutton Farm that might be interesting is to start up a multiplayer type setup where we buy crops from neighbors, because they put in a massive pig operation on that one. I know, said I'd never do pigs again, but I think pigs outside of seasons with the multiplayer might be interesting. Be interesting to see if you could do something where you had 200-300 pigs and you're able to sell, 25-30 pigs a day. Might be worth it. Nice having the sheep here. You can hear them screaming away over there in the corner. They're getting hungry. So, gotta look after those little guys. Alright. Beautiful. So that should be enough headlands for now. So let's see if I can turn this thing around at the bottom of the field properly. I need to slow it down a smidge. Just a little bit slower. Feels a little bit fast for the turn. No, I don't think I've got enough room to swing it back there, so I'm going to take one more pass around. All the way around the field. Yeah, so I'm not worried about the weeds. The sheep will eat the weeds just fine. And then the weeds won't come back after mowing, so we'll have lots of product to feed them with no issues whatsoever. Pretty sure we could even double the amount of sheep we have, and they would be fine. You got to remember that without seasons, you're feeding every 10 days. So, and because we're running in real time, I mean, that's going to be a couple of crops away from now, so it'll be fine. I was going to buy yet one more field and do that one in grass too, but I just don't think I'm going to get that big into this operation. So let's see here. If I come around here, and then we go and lift, swing it over, swing it over, and get back in the track, drop it down. Alright, that's not bad. I think I missed a little bit at the start over there, but that'll be fine. Just gonna go across the field like this now. Make sure I get that thing all the way over. Alright. So, just turn and raise it. Turn. Drop it down. Good, perfect. Just got to get back into the rhythm of it. Like I said, I changed all my joystick get up, so it does change things quite a bit to have to go to a different set of buttons. I am enjoying it though. I'm especially enjoying the fact that I can program my keyboard to be whatever I want whenever I want now, because it doesn't happen in Farm Sim. I have settings set on the outside with Joy to Keys, or Joy to Key little application, free to play. So that's a nice little feature. All right, turn. And scoot it over. Drop it down. Yeah, nailed that one. Good. So this is making a fairly thick windrow, so I think we'll be able to pick this up without windrowing. May take a little bit longer, put in a few more miles, but all in all, we'll be good. All right, so I'm going to finish this off, and I'll be right back to you guys. Alright, final pass, and this field is a goner. Little bit of a lag spiky issue every now and then, but other than that, that went fairly well. Seem to get a little bit of lag when I get close to the edge of the map. Not a big deal. Beautiful. Okay, one big swath. Pretty good. Maybe we'll pick up the couple of little bits we missed on the way back up the field, on the way back to the shed. Beautiful. So I think what I'll do is I'll grab as much of this stuff fresh as I can, serve it up to the kids, and then I'll probably end up baling whatever's left. Let's see how that works for me. I'll probably let it dry out for a few days and then I'll bale it up. Put her in the barn. Stack them up. It's a lot of grass, so see how long it lasts me. Alright. And raise it. And fold her up. Beautiful. I'll bring this thing out the other side to wash it at some point this week. Just throw it in this old shed for now. Back her up. Hang on a second. Let's just unfold it. And just straighten her out a little bit. And a little bit more. Nope, other way. Okay. This way here. Squeeze it in there. And a little bit more this way. A little bit that way. Try not to hit any beams. Just like driving a fire truck. Put her all the way to the back, and right about there should do her pretty good. Alright, just hit the fold button just to make sure she's in the right place. And let's just drop her there. Thank you. Alright, let's go get the next piece of equipment and see how that works out. Sort of took a look at what I bought at auction very quickly, but I wasn't very, I didn't get a chance to try it out yet, so it's maybe a complete failure. You'll be here to witness it. Let's see here. And over this way. And, oh, of course, I left the lights on the truck. That's not good for the battery. Hang on a second. There we go. Alright, off we go. That's better. Alright, this old thing. I just love that trailer. It's absolutely perfect for the truck. And hook it on right about there. There we go. Raise it up off the ground. Good. And make a little caravan. Try not to hit the barn over here. Alright, that's good. Sheep are looking promising. Alright. Let's give this thing a try. Whoops, I'm on the fence. Okay. Open her up. Probably need to put the pipe up on that thing. Yep, do. Okay. Start her up. And go gadget. What's she doing? Is she picking up the grass? Let's see. That header doesn't look like it's on there, right? Let's try this. And let's try dropping that. No, that's where the header is. Okay. See what she does, and hook it on and start her up. Drop it. That failed. All right, well, I'm going to let you guys go there with a total failure to finish it off, and I'm going to see if I can figure out what's wrong with this thing. If I'm back next week with it, or back tomorrow with it, you'll know I've solved it. If not, well, I'm struggling with it. We'll talk to you soon. Have a good one.